not getting into in this class, but you've probably seen it on your convention card. There's a first discard section, right? And you can do all sorts of different things. There's odd even, there's Laventhal, there's all these different. I would not worry about any of that. I have dabbled with all of those. I played them all in the past. I, years ago, rejected them all and just went back to my regular carding. Whether standard or upside down, I think the easiest thing you can do is just have your first discard be whatever your regular system is, standard or upside down, whatever you want. And have your first discard be encouraging or discouraging attitude. Does that make sense? Just keep it, just stay on the same path. I think if you use your attitude signals as much as possible, you're most likely to get this right. So. Okay, to erase this and get a hand. Yeah.
What is the second suit preference situation?
Oh, we will get to it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into using some of these signals so that they actually make some sense. And we are going to start with attitude. And we will, we'll give you not just the contract, but the bidding, because the bidding might matter to you. But it will be informative. And what we really want to get to here is not just what you're doing, but the why. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you signaling the way that you're signaling? So I'm giving you the dummy here first, and the opponents are playing 4 spades. And a very simple auction by the opponents with only passes by your side, a 1 spade opening by South, a limit raise with this hand here, and game try accepted. 1 spade, 3 spades, 4 spades. Not very informative for the defense. This is your hand, sitting over the dummy. So it's your partner who is on opening lead. Your partner leads the 3 of hearts. Probably a length lead, right? Probably a 4th best or something like that. Maybe partners leading from the queen. What deductions can we draw? Your partner probably doesn't have queen jack, or we might have seen the queen of hearts led, right? Certainly not queen jack 10. So, when partner leads the 3 of hearts against 4 spades, declare rises with the ace. What do you signal? Standard card. Remember, for examples today, everything's standard, not upside down. So, which card do you play under these? 9. We can afford the 9, right? I don't think the 9 is ever going to be a winner. I mean, look, dummy only has 3 hearts. Any other hearts beyond the 3rd round could get roughed, and for all we know, declare only has 2 hearts, and is maybe roughing as early as the 3rd round. Maybe declare as a singleton. Who knows? But you can definitely afford the 9. So, why are you encouraging? Well, you have the king, right? I mean, that's a potential win. So that seems obvious, right? But why are you doing this? There's a very important reason that is not just the fact that you have the king of hearts and that it might cash if declare doesn't have a singleton heart, right?
You want to tell the declarer what you have in your hand and let him know, hey, I've got the king.
No.
So
Yes.
He's leading a low heart, meaning he also has a,
like I said, partner may be leading from the queen.
yeah.
If Declare had the queen, they might be ducking around to the queen in case the lead was made from the king, right? It looks like there's a very good chance partner has the queen. Maybe we're cashing king and queen. That's possible.
You don't want him to leave the diamond.
Is there urgency to take whatever hearts you have coming? However many you're cashing, whether you're cashing your king and also partner's queen, or maybe you're only cashing one heart if Declare started with a small doubles or something like that. Is there urgency? In other words, now we know if you gain the lead, you're gonna lay down the king of hearts, right? Who's more likely to gain the lead first, you or your partner?
Your partner?
Probably your partner, right? Why? I mean, you have a fairly weak hand, but there's a very specific reason that I'm thinking of. What do you think Declare's plan is for this hand, based on what you see?
Probably leave.
How about Declare? Declare probably has the ace of diamonds, right? Or Declare is certainly the favorite to have the ace of diamonds. Yeah. My feeling here is, well, the power of prediction. What do I think is going to happen? What does the magic 8 ball say? The magic 8 ball says that Declare is going to draw trump and then end up in the dummy to finesse my king of diamonds, which is going to work. In fact, this is going to be very easy if Declare has the ace of diamonds. They only have to finesse once, and then the king would actually drop the next time. Whether you cover or not, they run their queen of diamonds. All right, dummy's got 5 diamonds. Is there danger of hearts going away? Yes. I don't feel like we're going to beat 4 spades. Maybe we can. It seems unlikely. I believe the opponent's bidding. I think they are in a game they belong in, and we need to take as many tricks as we can. We need to prevent over tricks, since we're probably not beating this thing. So if partner's gotten off to a good lead and we are going to cash a heart or two, we better make sure that if partner gains the lead before we do, that we take a heart. Because even if partner has the ace of diamonds, it's not going away, right?
But they wouldn't leave.
If Declare is trying to set up her diamonds and is in fact missing ace and king, those cards aren't going anywhere. So there's no reason for us to work on diamonds. Let Declare work on diamonds. We need to take whatever hearts we have coming. Because with 5 diamonds in the dunny, I'm worried about Declare pitching losers somewhere else. So Declare wins the ace, and at trick 2 plays the jack of spades. It looks like they're taking a finesse in the trump zone. So that's what's going on. I think this hand is actually out of the whole book, and sure enough, they ride the jack of spades around. Partner wins the king of spades on a finesse and continues hearts, and you take whatever tricks you have coming before Declare starts working on the diamonds. This is not necessarily a difficult problem. I think you all would encourage the heart. But what I want you to see is, why are you encouraging the heart? Before we decide, think about trick 1. Am I sure that I want partner to continue hearts? And you look at those diamonds in dummy, which scare you, and your poorly located king of diamonds, which is in a favorable spot for Declare, and you start to envision winners going away. These are nightmares for me. I see winners going away all the time. No! So you see a threat, you see that diamond suit as a real threat, and I think one of the hardest parts of defense is seeing when do tricks go away, when do tricks not go away. Now, look, if Declare has a couple of diamonds, if Declare has a couple of small diamonds, our ace and king aren't going away, because diamond pitches from the dummy are a threat, right? What is it? How is Declare going to pitch 5 diamonds from the dummy? Pitch a bunch of losers away, right? We don't need to attack diamonds. Whatever diamonds we have coming are not going away. Hearts could go away. And I think one of the hardest parts of defense is recognizing when can tricks go away, when are tricks not. Make sense? we're kind of at the midway point, so why don't we break now? And we will come back with another attitude problem or two, and then look at count and suit preference.